In a small village at the edge of a vast wilderness lived a potter named Arjun. He was known for making beautiful clay pots. But despite his skill, he was never happy. Every day, a new worry found its way into his mind. If his business was doing well, he worried about his aging parents. If his parents were healthy, he worried about money. If money was not a problem, he worried about what other people thought of him. His life was filled with endless concerns. One evening, travelers passing through the village spoke about an old sage who had set up camp beneath a giant banyan tree nearby. People said the sage possessed great wisdom and helped many people understand the true meaning of life. Arjun thought, perhaps this is the person who can finally help me. Maybe he knows how to remove all the troubles from my life. The next morning, Arjun went to meet the sage. After waiting patiently among many visitors, he finally got his chance. Bowing respectfully, he said, "Master, I am exhausted. Every time one problem disappears, another takes its place. I keep waiting for a peaceful day when nothing is wrong. But that day never arrives. Please tell me how I can live without problems." The sage listened carefully. Then he smiled and said, "I will answer your question tomorrow. But first, I need your help with something." "I will gladly help," Arjun replied. The sage pointed toward a large workshop nearby. Inside were 100 clay pots that had recently been fired in a kiln. The sage said, "Tonight your task is simple. Examine these 100 pots and repair every crack you find. Once all the cracks are gone, you may go home and rest." Arjun looked at the pots and laughed. That sounds easy enough. As evening arrived, he began his work. At first, things went smoothly. He found a small crack in one pot and repaired it. Then another, and another. For every crack he fixed, he felt closer to finishing the task. But after some time, he noticed something strange. While examining a repaired pot, he discovered a crack he had missed earlier. As he repaired that one, he found 2 more cracks in another pot. Hours passed. The more carefully he looked, the more flaws he discovered. Some cracks were tiny. Some were hidden beneath decorative patterns. Some appeared only when the moonlight struck the clay from a certain angle. Arjun worked harder and harder. Whenever he thought he had repaired every flaw, another one revealed itself somewhere else. Midnight came. Then dawn approached. His hands were covered with clay. His back ached. His eyes burned from exhaustion. Yet he still could not say that all 100 pots were completely perfect. When the sun finally rose, the sage returned. Seeing Arjun's tired face, he asked, "Did you finish?" Arjun sighed. "No, master. Every time I fixed one crack, I discovered another. I worked the entire night, but perfection remained out of reach." The sage nodded. Then he picked up one of the pots and said, "My friend, your life is exactly like these pots." Arjun looked confused. The sage continued, "You believed that peace would come only when every flaw disappeared. So you spent the entire night chasing perfection." He gently placed the pot down. "Life is the same. One challenge ends, another begins. One concern fades, another appears. There will always be something that needs attention." Arjun listened silently. The sage smiled. "The mistake is not that problems exist. The mistake is believing that happiness must wait until they are all gone." The words struck Arjun deeply. The sage continued, "A farmer still sings while his crops grow. A sailor still smiles while storms exist somewhere in the sea. A bird still flies even though the sky contains clouds. They do not wait for perfect conditions before living." For a long moment, Arjun remained quiet. Then he finally understood. All these years he had postponed his happiness. He had told himself, "I will be peaceful when my finances improve. I will be happy when my family problems disappear. I will enjoy life when everything becomes perfect." But perfection never arrived. And while waiting for it, he had forgotten to live. The sage placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "Do what you can. Repair the cracks that are within your reach. Accept the cracks that need time. And never stop living simply because life is imperfect." From that day forward, Arjun still faced challenges. Some days were difficult. Some days were wonderful. But he no longer waited for a flawless life before allowing himself to be happy. And for the first time in many years, he felt truly at peace. Always remember, a peaceful life is not a life without problems. A peaceful life is learning to smile, grow, and move forward even while some problems remain unsolved.